Welcome to another exciting episode of DGB Dream Grind Believe. Let's talk about it podcast. We're here live at Win DC Radio. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been going?
Sunday.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Pretty good. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Everybody's
It was a beautiful Sunday.
Well, we never indulge into like you guys' lives. Like, what's going on? Tell me about yourself.
None of your business.
I'm about to say that.
You know what?
Personal.
I don't even.
It's like,
I don't even want to go there with you. That's fine.
It's like, nah.
Okay.
I mean, my life's simple. I post most of my life on my Instagram, which is my movie. So, my life is your life. You damn right everybody knows what I'm doing. Yeah. So, it's just, my life's simple. I don't do too much. It was funny, actually, that you said that.
Talk about it.
Because my stepfather today, he was in the kitchen. He said, "You was home all weekend? Didn't do nothing?" I said, "Yeah, because I have my daughter. Like, I don't really go nowhere when I got her, unless it's something for her. Other than that, I don't really go out." Now, my old life, I was always out. Sunday through Sunday.
Yeah, you were.
All you gotta do is let me know.
What was it?
CC?
Creative Collisions.
But it wasn't even them. It was just hit me up with a room. Let me know what to do, and I'm there. I'm gonna get off work, go home, and I'm there. Now I'm at home.
And
with
you
my
there?
baby.
Okay.
Now I'm at home with my baby. That is it. That is all. But I'm taking my vacation next week.
Ooh, that's much needed.
Much needed. It's been 2 years since my last vacation. So now I'm going on a cruise, a 6-day cruise.
6 days on the water?
6 days on the water. But our first stop is going to be Jamaica, Ocho Rios. Then we're going to go to Grand Cayman, and then we're going to go to Cozumel.
Okay, alright, that sounds good.
So I'm sorry. I'm going to miss y'all.
I'm sorry.
Sunday. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to FaceTime somebody, because I'll be on the boat next Sunday. We leave this Sunday.
You going to have service to have?
Yeah, nigga, I'm paying for the Wi-Fi. You tripping. I'm paying for the Wi-Fi. I'm going to FaceTime somebody. Y'all can just zoom in on me. And I'm like, "Hey, y'all. Reporting live from the boat.
Gotcha.
With a drink in my hand.
Getting drunk and shit with the
Getting
shots.
drunk and shit. Getting drunk and shit. Hey, you know they do that. That's one of the little excursions you can do. I think it's at Cozumel. You can swim with the sharks. They got one where you can swim with the sharks.
I'm sorry.
You can swim with the stingrays. They got one that I really wanted to do, y'all.
Can we back up?
You can swim with a fucking manatee.
Can we back up? Who the
Yes.
fuck is swimming with a shark?
Me.
Exactly.
Did you not see Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah, but you ain't swimming with no
shark.
You ain't swimming with no great white
shark.
A shark is a goddamn shark.
Swimming with a nurse shark, fool.
So it's gonna heal me? That's what you telling me?
No, nurse sharks aren't dangerous to humans at all.
How do you know? How do you know a shark is not dangerous to you?
I didn't say a shark.
Nurse shark.
A nurse shark.
Like,
Because there are some sharks that are.
Like they train not to mess with you when you get in the water. They like tourist sharks. They're meant for us to go swim with them.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. I'm all out of order. First of all, we have a special guest. But we have a guest.
You said quite not special. Wow.
She came through in the clutch. So she definitely was special.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself and where people can follow you?
I'm Kia.
Here.
Like you call. You know, follow me at _AIK_, of course, on Instagram. On Twitter, you can follow me at Key is a Keeper. You know,
She a keeper. What makes you a keeper?
you understand something unique about me, baby. Oh, you gotta understand it.
Oh.
Well, excuse
Obvious.
the
It's
shit out of
only
me.
obvious. It's only obvious. If you meet me and you know me, you gonna know. That's it.
Period.
Period.
Oh.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me. I didn't know you could come with all that fire. My bad. Gio! Oh no, I'm sorry. We took the I and the O out. G, what's up, baby? How you feeling?
Birthday on Thursday.
Hey.
Oh,
What you doing for
hold on, with a horn. See, I was about to start turning shit.
What you doing for the birthday?
How are we turning?
30.
You never had a lady her age.
Listen, I thought that was for like 50-year-olds.
A lady is a lady. Oh, man.
Alright, my fault.
Dirty 30.
Dirty
So
30.
you gotta do something special for the dirty 30.
What you
I
doing?
mean,
Seriously.
Nothing? Like no type of
Why?
alcoholic
I'm sure I'm going to be doing something, but it's going to be playing less than. Is all I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
sure I'm going to be drunk, but.
Like, did you not want to do anything purposely, or
What I thought I was
just
gonna
the way
do
the chips fell?
just didn't happen to be what I'm going to do. So I just gotta think of like alternative plans. That's all. But it's gonna be lit.
Whatever it is, you
Right.
gonna be lit. Okay. That sounds good, G. My bad player.
I got a few more months till my birthday, so
Shit, man, you know, Nick's birthday in July, you know what I'm saying?
that's no time soon.
Oh, yeah. I was good. Damn. Can you do a birthday countdown if it's like more than a month away?
I mean, you can, but it's stupid.
Right, I'm like, yo, birthday countdown, 8 months, 16 days, 48 hours.
That's
G, we gotta meet with your, because I need to know what you have over there. You just surprising me with noises. All right, let's get into today's topic, shall we, ladies?
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
I want to start with women in hip hop. I don't know how much you all really follow hip hop. Rap game today has definitely changed from back in the day. But to me, it seems that, well, no, I'm not even putting my feelings. I want to know what your feelings are first. Do you all feel that in today's rap game, women, do you think they need to do extra in order to be successful? Let's start with, you know what? Let's start with VG. How do you feel?
I would say yes, because they have to do more just for people to even take them seriously, unfortunately.
Can you break down more for me?
Like we were talking about it earlier, like for example, like Dej Loaf. Anybody who paid attention to when she first came out know that she dressed like a tomboy. And even though we still was rocking to her music, at some point you saw that it was a change in her attire and everything. She started wearing makeup, she started wearing more girly clothes. But that was to make her more appealing to the consumer.
Right.
Easier to digest for the consumer. Then be like, but this girl, she dressed kind of like a boy. So is she singing about another girl or is she singing about a boy? Instead of having to explain that part of it, it's easier just to make it easier to digest in order to sell it. You get it? In a way?
Somewhat. What you got? Kurt.
Well, personally, I think that no matter what, females got to do extra to succeed in life, hands down. But as far as like music, especially hip hop music, and you know what I listen to, besides what females wear and you know how the videos are nowadays, everything, the topics that we talk about, well, not we, but you know, like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B talk about is very sexual. I could still listen to and bump Queen Latifah, MC Light, and they barely talk about many things sexual. They talk about actual topics, you know, things that was relatable to the world and everything that was happening then. And now I feel like it's a whole switch, you know, to appeal to the male eye. You know, like people were on Cardi B's Instagram page talking about how she's making songs and making videos. You know, she has kids, she's a mom, things like that. And yes, she is, but she also knows that she gotta make music and sell her music, and she knows being sexual is how that's gonna happen. So
I wouldn't necessarily say for Cardi B being sexual is how it's gonna happen. Cardi B is Cardi B. Cardi B has been Cardi B since Cardi B has been known to be Cardi B. And she already let that be known before she even made it where she is today, that she's not changing. And she's standing on that. So that is one thing I can definitely commend Cardi B for doing, is that she stays true to herself. You either accept it or you don't. And if you don't, then that's your fucking loss. Point blank period. So for her, she was sexual on Love and Hip Hop. I don't think that's what Love and Hip Hop wanted her to be. I mean, just because you're a stripper doesn't mean you're sexual.
Really?
You can
Yeah.
be in tune with your sexuality. Doesn't mean
That
that you're a
doesn't fucking
sexual
mean you
person.
sexual just because you're a stripper.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
just easy fucking money.
I just felt like you had. I thought you like have a high sex drive.
No,
So that's not true.
Honestly,
No, you're just comfortable in your sexuality. in order to-
I've had reviews from guys that had sex with strippers and said that it was trash.
Yeah, no, me
Well,
neither.
no, I mean your box can still be trash even though you're a stripper. I just thought to be able to strip every day or how
No,
many
you
days
just have
you
to
do,
be
you have,
confident with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have
you
to
just
be
gotta love
confident.
your body. Type of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. All right. Well, please continue your point. I apologize.
no, you're fine. But no, yeah, I just feel like agreeing with Miss Kia that women, period, have to work hard with anything.
Do y'all consider? I know Cardi B one rap album here. Can we get some claps for that?
Yes, you can. I ain't listened to an album, but hey, y'all voted for it. Y'all voted for it.
Now, my question here is, she beat out a lot of great albums that I thought could have deserved that award.
Such as.
Let's see, Meek Mill's, Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle will forever be underground.
Yeah.
Like, he will never really get the true recognition he deserves.
Unfortunately.
So then, when it comes to the rap awards, like, what is it based off? Is it based off the bars, the
Popularity.
lyrics, or is it
Popularity.
popularity?
How much you're selling.
Because if you think about it,
who's
like,
gonna bring them more money? Nipsey Hussle, he ain't out there like that. Like, his music is out there. His fans, like his true fans. I'm not no true fan, but I know who the hell he is. I've listened to a few songs, and he's bomb as fuck to me. I mean, I don't buy music and shit no more. I download music and stuff. I just listen to whatever the hell they play on the radio, or if you want to talk to me, you want to listen to what you want to listen to, then I let you do that. But other than that, like, the first time I've heard Nipsey Hussle, I said, oh, he's dope as shit. But he's real low key. So because he's low key, the industry looks at him as he ain't gonna bring me no money.
but he got more money.
And
From being low key. She low key.
I don't even, they said they've been together for 5 years.
they've been together for a long time.
That's how low
After
key
she,
she
after she had her kid with Lil Wayne.
You need to like that. Put a ring on. Nipsey,
I
put a
thought we
ring on.
already did, and they like broke up.
No, they said, they just had a photo
And
shoot.
then they got back together.
Yeah, they had broke up and then they got back
Yeah,
together.
don't break up with Laura. Keep Laura. keep Laura. But now back to Cardi B, man. I listen. I bang with Cardi. Okay, she makes great music, great hits. She makes hits. She's a hit maker. But when it comes to rapping,
What is
there's-
rapping?
What is rapping? Like, what is it? Like, there's no. She doesn't spit about anything with content. Everything is sexual. Everything is about. Was he?
I mean, I
dick,
feel like
sucking
she.
it, fucking it, like
I feel like she
everything.
I feel like she's rapping about what she knows.
Which is sex. If that, so
It's not just sex. The fuck
No,
she
but
talking
she-
about
she-
rapping.
she-
She
she-
raps
she-
about
she-
popping
give me,
bitches.
give me a bar from Cardi.
She raps about popping bitches, and she stands on that, just like she was gonna pop Nicki ass. Like she stands on that. She
Niggas like, I'm just gonna
I don't know.
stand
I might have Nicki in a one-on-one fight.
You said what?
I might have Nicki in a one-on-one.
I doubt it.
I
I doubt it.
Like with no help.
I doubt it.
Did y'all not see Chung Lee?
I doubt it.
Cardi B is
I doubt
Cardi
it.
B is ruthless.
Hey,
Cardi B raps.
She she don't care.
She's ratchet.
Nicki from Queens.
But
And-
Nicki, she's she's a little bit more.
That's not really her. She paid for that. There's some ratchet
She
in there.
turned into it.
Yeah, listen, Chung Lee was a mother. Did you see how she was kicking in the air?
Who cares? That's
I
acting.
guess nobody when you didn't feel the kick. But
It's acting.
you ever get kicked before?
It's acting.
Have you ever been kicked?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It depends on who it is.
Nikki got a lot of ass behind her,
That ain't real.
so it's a lot of ass.
It ain't real.
I mean, it's not.
It's a lot of lard.
That ain't got nothing to do with her kid.
Why not? It's connected to her thigh.
It's gonna drag
It's
her
wearing her
down.
down.
Exactly.
It's
So
gonna
now she
drag her
can't
down.
kick because she got a lard ass?
Basically.
Okay. Moving on, goddammit. Alright. Jussie fucking Smollett. AKA the gay Tupac.
Yeah, he kind of pissed me off with that. I seen
Hey.
that video and I'm like, the gay Tupac. Nigga, how?
Where?
Where? When? Like, Tupac probably
Yeah.
would have took offense to that if you heard that shit. Like, what?
We're meeting at Starbucks tomorrow. We're gonna go through the whole list
Like
of
that,
what you got over
that
there.
really, that, the gay Tupac thing really threw me the fuck off. Like,
So, all right, let's see here. I want to know why. Why would he do this? If he even did it, we're gonna get to that. But let's go into the mind of Jesse.
hey.
Why?
I don't think there is no logical explanation.
There is no but if you was him, let's play detective. If I'm Jesse
tried.
and I
Put
did
yourself in
this,
his shoes.
I tried.
Okay.
and I did this,
I
I'm
tried.
trying to do this because
I
of,
tried.
Tried and
Okay.
failed. There's no,
We were
no
literally,
resolution.
we were literally
Okay.
having this debate at work. They're allegedly saying he did this because he feels like he's not getting paid enough as everyone else in the show. And my question was, how the hell was you doing this stunt going to give you more money?
Like, you know,
I'm
they was gonna feel bad
so
for you. Like,
mad.
oh,
Sympathy
fuck
checks.
you.
Yeah.
I'm so
Give him a raise.
The only thing I could think of was he was probably trying to draw more attention to himself, to boost his fans, and
Right.
to boost his
His
image.
work, yeah.
So that way,
They're
when
like, oh,
they go
yeah.
back to Empire, I guess I
So
stopped
why
watching
you
it
give
after
him
the
more,
second season. Like, people will tune into him more. That's the only thing I could think of. But I still don't see him getting more money out of that.
I kind of got that he was trying to be the icon for the LGBT community. Like, I thought he was
Like,
trying to be like the gay.
I survived it, and now
You
I'm
know,
going to be the
But
face.
You
there's
can
different ways
too.
to go about that.
Huh?
Like, there's different ways to go about that. You can be an icon in different ways. You ain't gotta do that. You gotta do nothing.
Yeah,
This
but
is not-
He
it
probably
was like it's
didn't
right
backfire.
like
He
following
You probably
He
didn't
like
think it
following
was
Meek
gonna
Mill.
work. He didn't think it always worked.
like following Meek Mill is the face for the prison reform, right?
I got you.
I think that's the direction he wanted to go for the gay, for the homosexuality, the LGBT. Okay. Did y'all see the pictures of the dudes that?
The guy that he hired?
Yeah.
They were like 90.
I'm not fighting them.
I don't see you fighting anyone, so it really wouldn't.
Listen, I had fans back in my day.
Back.
Back in my day, I don't fight.
Keyword back.
I don't fight. Fighting it hurts. Like I'm
Yeah.
getting older. If you hit wrong down the wrist and the knuckles, when the teeth get, I don't have time. I don't have time.
Okay.
Whatever. So he's going to jail. I have people that saying that
It's not.
that
He ain't going to
represents his
jail.
sexuality.
He's not going to jail.
Yes, see now my cousin here says that Jesse
I don't know.
represents his sexuality more than his race. How do you all feel about that?
I feel like a lot of people in that lifestyle represent their sexuality more than this. Because that's just who they are.
If I'm not mistaken, the LGBT community has more rights than the black community.
Do they?
I'm
What makes
asking.
you think they do?
No, I'm asking. I don't think.
I don't think they do.
You
They
know?
can
I
get
think-
married like we can get married now.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
And they
That's-
just got that.
I feel like that's the reason why they're
Yeah.
pushing it.
That was recently.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the reason they're pushing it to be accepted so much because they don't have the rights.
So do you think this act that he pulled, I don't know why I pointed at the camera,
This man right
but
here.
what Jesse did, do you think that set them back,
So who back?
the LGBT?
Fuck no, that set him back. They ain't got shit to do with everybody else in the community.
The reason I say that is because everybody was supportive, like in support of it. Like even people who don't support the LGBT community, they were in support of it. And to
Because
find
he's
out that
it really didn't fucking matter that he was gay. People knew from the first fucking season of Empire that he was gay. It didn't matter that he was gay. The first story that came out was it was allegedly
That they had
MAGA
MAGA
hats.
hats and a noose.
Yeah.
When you hear MAGA, you don't hear LGBT. You hear black
I mean, he threw
and white.
in it. I think they
That's
said
it.
like you that.
Then
gay,
the nose,
that
I mean not the nose, the
faggot
news.
or empire gay,
That's all it
something
really.
to that effect.
When people heard that, well, I knew he was gay since I started watching Empire. That shit doesn't matter to me.
We thought
It's the
hate
fact that
crime.
you're black that it's a hate crime because that's how MAGA members are known, or MAGA supporters are known to be racist, not sexist.
Yeah, because the way it was presented, you wouldn't question it, because as soon as you say MAGA hats, that's saying one, they're a white Republican.
Exactly.
And then once he said that they had nooses, it's like, okay, that's not hard to believe that they would be racist.
Exactly.
So why would you question that?
Right.
But then when you really sit down and listen, you like, all right, 3 in the morning, they had nooses and bleach.
They were just out there
But
hungry.
it was also like, you like,
And it was
so
cold.
yeah, baby.
It was
But
negative.
my thing is that you are a famous celebrity for one. Why the hell are you walking somewhere by yourself at 2 o'clock in the morning going to get in the subway? You can get some
He
transportation.
was hungry and wanted to smoke. So he said.
So
should've
he
got
went,
Uber
on his
Eats
walk to the subway, he
and
was
opened
lighting
the
his
window.
cigarette.
Yeah, that's another loophole. 'Cause-
Yeah, because it's like,
And then from what I heard, he finished the sandwich with the noose around his neck.
nuh-uh. Don't you say stuff.
I'm not. This is in the sandwich wrapper was by he kept the noose on.
Because he probably got a 6-inch. He
Yeah.
probably didn't get a foot long. Because you got to think, if you walk into Subway and you're walking home, who the fuck try to carry your foot long home?
That's true.
It's easier to eat a 6-inch versus
Yeah,
a
but
foot
then you
long.
better get a
And
Okay.
foot long. You going at 3 in the
you're
morning,
being
that
so
shit better be
gay
worth it.
Time out.
with this
No,
right
I'm-
now.
Well, not. Wait a minute. No,
You're
'cause I wanna-
turning this into a
I'm
whole
not.
different.
I want to know, like, when you get your ass whipped, are you hungry?
What you mean?
He
He
got it?
probably finished the sandwich before they got to him.
So he eating it on the way. It's cold.
According to him,
You not.
he
He
took
took.
a walk. So
You're
he
not
could've
gonna
been so
listen.
hungry
All right,
he
hold
walked- He ate it on the walk back before he
That's
got
what I'm saying.
Time out.
Especially if you just, I mean, I'm not a cigarette smoker,
And then
but
you
I'm
talking about
assuming
You
if
are
you smoke
not-
a cigarette,
okay.
you're hungry.
I
You
am an
already-
advocate Subway eater. You are not gonna. You're not gonna eat a Subway walk. You're not
But
eating
you're
it walking
not
home.
an
He was
You-
speaking code. When he was saying smoking, he mean weed. He had munchies. Nigga ate that shit on the walk.
Oh, he talking about weed? I'm assuming cigarette.
Okay, hold on.
No,
so
no,
you're
he
saying
was presenting it as a cigarette.
Cigarette. But it
But
was weed.
that's fine.
Oh, well, yeah,
3 in
shit.
the morning,
You
you had to
probably,
be high.
he probably had the fucking munchies, yeah.
That's true.
so y'all
Now, I don't know
say.
why the hell his munchies would lead him to Subway, but
I mean, granted,
No,
this is a
Subway's-
false story
Subway's
that we're
clutch.
talking about, but the
So you
logic
guys
is-
believe that he finished the sandwich before he got his answer?
yeah.
maybe he
I
gave
don't-
it to
I
them.
don't-
He was like, "That was a good job, guys."
Yeah.
Share
Way to
it.
go.
Split it between you.
I mean, but also don't forget about the drugs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they've been
did
supplying
say-
him.
They did say that one of the
It's
guys.
not looking good for us. It's
It's
not looking good for
not.
Jess.
Drugs like
That was
Like
Molly.
drugs, drugs?
Like drugs, like Molly.
I think
Yeah.
Molly and
Wow.
ecstasy or something.
Let's talk about these two dudes, because they told so quick.
No,
No,
they told
they
on the
said
47th hour.
47th hours when they
They was
snitched.
going to release in the next hour. They snitched on the 47th. And then you got 48 holding, yeah?
wow.
They said, "Look here, fam. Look, I gotta go to jail. How long? Shit, fuck that. Look, the nigga paid me and him 35. Look, hit a check and
Yes, he wrote a check.
here.
The
You want-
man wrote
Hold on, you want
check.
messages, nigga? Look, right here. This
He
Jesse,
clearly
right?
has never done
Yeah, he's
anything
never,
criminal
yeah,
in
he
his
didn't go
life.
about it the right way.
Nah. I listen. Is there a? All right, so I don't live by the street code, but I understand people don't like snitches. But is there a proper time to snitch?
Is there a proper time to snitch?
It's proper time to like
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
Like it's time to start towel telling.
There's a time and place for everything. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm snitching
There's a
mine.
proper time to snitch.
I don't know. If I was the Nigerian.
Because
dude,
then they say, what's his name? What's his name? Rightful Edmund? Or what's his name?
Free for Austin? The street over there?
No, the
Oh.
fucking drug lord.
Oh, El Chapo.
The one that's from here.
Don't get me now.
And he just snitched. So his mother can be free.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Or get some health care or some shit.
know you're
like
talking
his
about,
mother was
what? Patterson. What is it? Yeah, you all right? Come on. What is it?
Rayford Emmett.
doing. Yeah, that's
Rayford
yeah,
Emmons. Rayford Emmons. I couldn't say
Yeah,
Emmons.
Rayford
Rayford.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. No, you did. I just
But
wanted.
he snitched,
Mhm.
but he did it for his mother.
I mean,
You gotta respect it. I'm snitch for my mom. I don't know how about these
you don't
dudes
snitch
that
for your
know,
mama, you don't love your mama.
but the gangsters that don't have a mom, do they feel the same?
The fuck, everybody got a mother.
You know, the ones that she wasn't in their life.
it's very rare that you will hear somebody say they mother wasn't in their life.
My mother was in mine.
It's very rare. It's very rare. Rare. I know it's there, but it's very rare. And it's very rare for men to say their mother wasn't in their life. It's very, very rare. But I know I believe there's some deadbeat mothers out there. I strongly believe that.
Most definitely. There's so much evidence out here
I really
to
believe
back
that.
that.
But in terms to like these street niggas, they have their mothers and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Or they grandmothers.
Female.
That's it. It's mama and grandmama. You know, daddy.
Or
I mean,
auntie and uncle.
they uncles.
Is it wrong that I wanted to be a
probably
street nigga though?
Nah.
You wanted to be a street nigga?
Yeah.
I feel like most guys wanted to be a
I
street.
wanted to be a street nigga. But
Just like I feel like most females at some point in time probably thought about being a stripper. Still do.
Yeah.
So you still do. Like I just
Still do.
But no, like, hold on, like for real, like I wanted to be, but when I start realizing what goes with being a
Street
thug,
it's a lot of shit that
it's
goes.
a lot of
It's too much.
It's a lot of like you gotta like. First of all, I feel like you gotta have facial to be a thug.
You have that facial.
Well, you
I
have
feel
the
like-
skin complexion.
I gotta say, this is the proper skin to be a thug. You think so? Cinnamon.
Now you calling me cinnamon? Because your complexion damn sure is cinnamon.
I am cinnamon. This is brown sugar. Brown sugar.
I think brown sugar a little lighter than you. But alright.
Don't do that. Don't do
But
that.
alright.
Don't do that.
Damn.
I think I could have been a pretty damn good thug.
You think so?
I'm for real,
Yeah.
yo.
Okay.
Nah,
You as a thug is like,
Don't do that,
what the fuck
though.
is their names that was on Malibu's most
hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not them.
That's what
If I came, if I was like, all right, hold on.
that's what I would picture.
I feel like you can act as a
Right,
thug
you
in like a
could-
movie.
yeah.
Hey, Patterson, can I? You think I could be a thug, bro? Like if I really went into like
No.
gang shit.
No.
Like hold on. Let me make my face.
The fact that you have to make
Yeah,
your
right.
face.
You should already have the face.
What you
Like
mean?
like females, we already have a natural
Mhm.
resting bitch face.
It's already there.
Every female has that.
If I'm chilling
You
though,
don't have
I
to
think
make it.
you will mistake me as a thug. If I was just to be like,
No.
No.
You have to be not moving.
hold on,
No, the only way.
Seriously.
You
hold on, I
have to be
could.
not
Hey,
moving at
Patterson,
all.
bring
Your
it. All
eyes
right,
will
hold
have
on.
to be closed.
This,
Literally.
I think this would be my thug face.
Okay.
You couldn't even be serious.
It's like you
like
thinking.
what?
No, cause y'all, I feel like y'all staring directly at my
You
nose.
said you said look at you.
Alright, hold on. Alright.
I don't know.
That's I'm speaking.
Wait.
Yeah. Alright, so look, this would be my thug if I was trying to rob you, like, yo.
Okay, see?
They can't do it.
I would laugh.
He licked his lips
Hey,
and everything.
hey, yo.
He think he's trying to hit on somebody.
Yeah, Cool J.
Hey, the goddamn fuck out of this. Hey, we about to go to break right now. We gonna come back with more stories, more shit to talk about. Goddamn it, I am a thug. We are here live,
You
Win
are not a
DC,
thug.
DGB. Let's talk about it podcast. Ah! Yep. Welcome back to Win DC Radio. I am your host JR, and this is back live with DGB. Dream, grind, believe. Let's talk about it. So, I got clowned. I got clowned on off air, y'all.
You clowned yourself.
I don't, whatever.
You couldn't even stay in character for more than
Listen.
a minute.
A second.
Y'all don't understand. First of all, I'm an actor extraordinaire.
If you were an actor extraordinaire, you would have stayed in
Yeah, but
character
here's
for
the
longer
thing.
than a second.
Here's the thing.
As soon as you made the face, you laughed at yourself.
Listen.
That's how you know you cannot.
First of
play
all,
around.
let's understand this.
That's how you know.
Y'all know me for me. So for me to try and portray a thug, it's hilarious.
It's not hilarious.
It is. Now, if you was to come in here like, I got $40, be a thug. Oh shit. New Jack City,
Please.
Nino Brown,
Please.
cancel that bitch. That I can hit that. I can hit that.
That didn't sound good.
See, Jelly, I see what you're doing, and I'm not gonna let you take me there. Okay? I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna let you take me there. Okay? Whatever. Let's get back on goddamn topic. Okay? Shh.
Okay.
Whatever.
I'm more thug than you.
Let's Listen, we can fight, okay?
It's okay.
We
I was about to say, I
can.
don't think you want to do that.
All right.
I don't think you want to fight.
Listen, this how, look, I know how Jelly fight. She gonna throw 2 quick jabs and then a long right hook. Once I duck that, it's over. Headlock. Go down.
Duck it first.
Go down. Go down. Headlock. That's it. Fight's over. Because I'm gonna go to jail if I hit you.
Oh.
No, because of the way society set up.
You got a powerful punch like that?
No, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm gonna go to jail.
Oh, okay.
If this camera of a man hit the woman, it's over.
Yes, that's semi-true.
Y'all can stab us and y'all get a police report taken.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think if men start Donkey Konging women, we'd be alright. There's no bruises. That's just boy on top of your head, like God.
That might
not.
That might be like, I think that'd be
might give
safe.
her a concussion.
Yeah.
So soft. Anywho, R. Kelly.
You might break her neck bone and she might be paralyzed.
Can I get some applause, G Money? Let's applaud R. Kelly's finally going to jail. Finally, supposedly.
Fake news.
He's not going to jail yet still?
Fake news.
Yo, this nigga.
My opinion is fake
I see.
news. My opinion is fake news. Just like
More fake news?
Just like I don't feel like Jesse got arrested either.
So Jesse didn't get arrested. R. Kelly's not going to jail.
I don't think R. Kelly went to jail either. I just feel like the media is trying to put on a show or a follow-up story because they know if they don't, then us as black people are going to basically praise the fact that for once our own people didn't get arrested for crimes that happen all the time with Caucasians.
Okay. I
So
see where you're going.
they don't want to turn. They want to keep that racial.
I fuck with it, Jelly. Go talk about it. Go.
That's
Go.
what they want to do, and I feel like that's why because, like I said earlier, a lot of people probably seen it on social media where they had the picture with R. Kelly and Jesse, and they was like they locked these niggas up in the same.
With Bill Cosby with the pills.
How they gonna lock them up in the same facility? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's possible, but come on now. Come on now. Y'all really gonna be that dumb and do that?
What's your take, Keith? Whoa.
I mean, I just think that it's been long overdue. If you know, like when you see somebody, you already got that little feeling. You know, like I listen to R. Kelly's music and things like that.
I still listen to it.
And yeah, I listen to it, but you know, I always had that little feeling. I be like, you know, it's something a little off with him. But I mean, dang, we can't erase him from everything that he's done because he's still working with hella artists out now. He's writing songs, helping produce and everything. So, you know, it's like you put him in jail, but you know, his influence and his impact on everything, you know, culture-wise, it's still going to be out there. So, put him in jail.
Well, he's definitely, I'm sorry to cut you off. He's definitely a legend in retrospect of what he does. So I guess the question follow-up is like, legacy more important than, not legacy, I'm sorry. Is being a legend more important or overlaps who you really are?
It's only like that for white folks. Yeah, they don't care if you're a legend and you're black. All they see is just income. Because at the end of the day, you still got priests that do this shit. You still got people in the government that do this shit.
People's family members.
Like,
doctors, lawyers.
It's so many people that do this, that have done this, and because they're white, it goes uncovered. Swiped under the world. Just like I seen today when I was scrolling through my Facebook, what the fuck is her name? Miley Cyrus mother. Posted a picture standing next to a big ass thing full of weed. Let that had been a black person, the cops would have been at their door instantly. But because she's Miley Cyrus and because she's white, they don't make a big deal about it. They just brush it off like that.
She gets high.
That shit is like it's crazy.
You know, listen, we all know R. Kelly should be in jail, okay? There's no room in society for what he's done, for what he does.
At this point, ain't no point to put him in jail. For what? Ain't no point. He's been doing this shit for how long? Too long.
Exactly.
Ain't no fucking point.
Here's what I don't like. it's like they're trying to make him the face of
course.
pedophilia.
Of course, you know why? Because he's black.
Mm-hmm.
He's black. So of course they're gonna make him the
It's
face.
easier to fear. It's easier to want justice against
He
the
has
black man.
he has a lot to lose.
So let me ask y'all this: those popes that we all know about in the Catholic, you know, they had one of their what's it called? Revivals? No. What is it where all the popes come to one gathering? Whatever it's called. Okay, they had one and they were trying to get a law passed. You know, you can all look this up. They're trying to get the law passed where pedophilia is legal.
They did. They actually did pass that law.
They passed it. In California, that's right. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's fuck.
And they said as long as the child is 10 years younger or older than the person, that
it's okay.
It's okay. So
and they're actually trying to make that the sexuality as well, which is fucking disgusting.
So,
it's fucking disgusting.
Like that movie on Netflix, what's it called? Taken in Plain Sight or something like that. Y'all seen that? Abducted in Plain Sight.
I ain't seen it. I didn't see it yet, but I heard a lot of people talking about it.
I never heard it. What is it?
Old guy
It's on
got close
Netflix.
to the family of his neighbors or something, and he would, you know, say he needs to do things in the house, and he would go downstairs and then little girls, I can't remember her name, I think it was like Jean or something, go downstairs in the room, would sleep with her, and then he took her on some trips and kidnapped her, but he said they was going on a trip just him and her, and they was in a little, you know, motorhome. And he was, you know, having sex with him and made up this whole, you know, scenario where she had to have sex with him to save the world. And, you know, she was only 9 years old, so she believed it. She was like, oh, I have to have sex with such and such. I think it was like Mr. B or something, so I can save the world. I want the aliens to abduct everybody in my family.
Wow.
Okay.
Touch my fucking daughter.
Yep.
You will be dead. Okay? Touch my daughter.
Did white people make? I'm sure white people made that film. Was that a white person?
Bro, white people
yeah.
made everything. All these viruses and shit out here. The fuck, they was actually just talking about the shit on the radio. What's today? Sunday.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Friday, either Thursday or Friday. I was listening to Angie Ange. I listen to her every fucking morning. And on my way to work, she brought a lady on because, of course, you know, celebrating Black History Month, talking about the black man that actually created Jack Daniels, but it was a white man who stole his shine.
Was it Jack Daniels when the black man created?
No, it was a different name. But once he taught the white man how to make it and how to defer the difference between Tennessee whiskey and wherever, I forgot his name, where he's from, how you can defer the difference. Jack Daniels took it upon himself to turn it into the brand that it is now.
That's what a lot of things are.
Everything
Most things we
is
made.
stolen and created by a white person.
Light bulbs, stop
You know, I have a question. Why limit us black people to 1 month
Because
and not
they're
every
feared
day?
from us.
It
They are
is the
fearful.
shortest month.
But then let's not forget that they put the Oscars in this month. They put Valentine's
Super
Day in
Bowl.
this month, Super Bowl, NBA All-Star Week, so we can forget about it.
Everything is considered a distraction.
Distract us from our month.
Just like all these fucking name brand designers coming out with all this wild ass shit. Then they want to do these dumbass public apologies.
Like, you gotta go through some type of board before you go put it on your
Nobody
website.
came out that shit.
So we're too nice, basically. We're too
No,
nice. Like, is there a
no.
time where we need to like come together and say, okay, enough's enough?
I'm not gonna say we're too nice. I just feel like nobody really knows the proper way how to go about it. One, I'm not gonna say that. Because as far as the designers are concerned, black people are their #1 buyers.
Yeah.
That's true. Patronize them a lot.
We are their #1 buyers. That's why everybody says when they come out and do this stupid shit to stop supporting them. Because once you stop supporting them, that's when they put a drastic cut in their numbers.
I did hear something that one of the reasons why they're trying to execute the black human race,
So you're powerful.
not only because we're powerful, but because the Caucasians
They're resilient.
are dying out. meaning they're not multiplying as we are.
Because they ugly as fuck. It's not too many cigarettes.
Oh my.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
That is
Dog,
I
there's
saw-
ugly people. White people ugly as hell when they get older.
and they age quick. They old.
That shit is trifling.
I guess what I'm saying, like what I was told that in the year of 2053, it's 2055, we will be, the black people will like be the majority,
Right.
you know,
Then
of the
they still make us
population,
a minority.
but they will make us a minority.
Mhm.
And I feel that if we all had that type of information, if we're privy to that information, like okay, you know about it now. What do we do? Like, what should we? Like, what can we do? What's the solution? Like, we
Well,
can talk
one,
about this all
The
day
number
long.
one solution is education.
Mhm.
The problem with education right now is because we were taught to think one way,
Mhm.
it's hard to switch what you already know.
Those
To believe that what people are
Yeah.
telling you is the truth.
Yeah. Like when
It's,
we
it,
were
it's
born
really
and
hard.
stuff. Yeah.
It's really hard. If you just like how you know people post that stuff on Facebook with like the little mathematic problems and shit, and they're like, well, what's the right answer?
Uh-huh.
It's more than one way to solve the problem because you're taught more than one way.
Now,
Then that's how the debate starts because this person feels like they're right because they got this answer. Then this person feels like they're right because they got that answer. Instead of understanding that there's more than one way to solve the fucking problem.
now, we'll be the majority, but if we don't reproduce with people outside of our race, do you think? Let me figure out how to say it. All right.
How
Do you
should
believe we
answer,
should?
how you should
No, no.
ask.
Right. How should I ask? Do you think we should reproduce with people outside our race?
I don't
I
have
know
a-
you
I
love
don't
who
have-
you love.
I don't have a
You know
problem
that.
with interracial relationships
Love is life.
because at the end of the day, it's about respecting the boundaries, if there are any, depending on who you're dealing with.
Right.
The best way to keep the population strong is, of course, to date within your race. But if you choose to date outside of your race for whatever reason, the black gene is always going to be the strongest anyway, so it really don't matter. But how Junior was talking about, what, 2 shows ago, well, it was probably even last show, I can't even remember which one, honestly, but how he was saying, eventually, if he was to have sex with a white woman and have a kid with a white woman, eventually his black gene within that child will die off, which is true. Because that child is not 100% black at that point. It's 50-50. And then depending on who his child decides to mess with, that will also decrease the percentage of the blackness within that child. So as time goes on, if you do decide to date outside of your race and have a child outside of your race, then yes, you will eventually be killing off the black gene. But I'm not going to sit over here and tell you, oh no, you shouldn't, because everybody has their reasons as to why they do what they do. I've never been with a white dude, so I can't say why you should date a white man. I've honestly never been with any man outside of a black man, so I don't know the difference. Like, I actually met a woman, this year, I went to a friend of mine's baby shower, and the girl that was there is married to an Asian man. And she loves it. She's a black woman married to an Asian man. And she said, girl, you missing out on life. I told her, look, I don't care to know your personal business, but the shit that I've been told about Asians, I don't want no little wink.
I don't want no little one.
So with that being said,
Out of all of what she said,
I think I'm going to go ahead and pass on that one because I don't want to take the chance. But that doesn't mean he ain't going to treat me right. But I also have been told that Asians are very controlling. But I've also been told that Africans are controlling. So,
That's true.
sidebar. Since you're leaving, I have to ask you this. If a man treats you right, y'all been dating for, let's say, a year, right? Everything's going well. Conversation, opens doors, makes you feel complete, right? And then one day is the day where it's time for some sex. And you find out that he has a pet. Does your perception of this man change? Do you still go on with life being with him, or do you end it? Is it over?
My perception of him doesn't change. You know, like his personality and everything. It's like he is who he is. You know, he was what he was before I knew that he had a pecker, so-called. But my view on him sexually, it will change definitely because you know, as a woman, you like to be pleased. We're not gonna lie, you like to be pleased. But it wouldn't be like a huge change. I would be like, you know, maybe there's things we can do. You know, different positions. Maybe you can try to, you know, feel a little different.
So you're willing to,
That's also different because you're saying a year into their relationship. So I've already invested time.
Maybe
it's different if we're just dating and then.
With you. I'm sure I love you if I done spent a year with you.
Exactly.
Okay, let's cut the year. Let's say 2 months. But the point is, you feel something from this guy. Like, you know, your emotions are really. You know this guy. You feel like he knows you, and he's fucking, you know, shit.
Awesome man.
That's an awesome man. Like, you feel like this is good. Is the dick that's what it is. Is the dick a deal breaker?
Yeah. For me, I feel as though it would be yes and no. It would be a maybe. Because it's one thing, it's like, if you can't work with what you got, you should already know. So by the time we have sex for the first time, you should have already look. She ain't even gonna know my junk small. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to let her know, you know, make her feel good. But if you still just like, oh, I got a little dick, blah, 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 like, you know, it's like, okay, well, you're supposed to, you should already know that. So by the time you whip them out, I should be like, oh, what are you about to do with this? You know what I mean? So, so it's like a yes or no. If you know what to do with it, fine, please me, okay.
So, pecker, but he pleases you. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Until you piss me off, then I'm gonna call you all types of
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Until I get married. That's what it end up. Like, if you make me mad, then I'll hit low blow. But, you know, if you please me, you know, you make me happy, feel like a wonderful woman, we good.
Yeah.
Okay, fellas, if you have a pecker, listen, you better be a nice ass nigga. Okay?
I was actually having a conversation with a friend yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't know why the fuck y'all dumb ass, and I'm gonna say it again, you dumb ass niggas feel like females get crazy over the dick. No.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, y'all do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I mean, granted, there are some females like that.
Jelly,
Granted, but
listen.
majority.
Jelly, listen.
No.
Yeah,
This is when niggas fuck up. Don't know female. I ain't gonna say don't know female. But on average, the average female you meet, you ain't fucking off bucks. Y'all have actually invested some time into each other. Communication, hanging out, this, that, and the third. You have allowed the feelings to develop. Which means after you have sex, the feelings was already there. And because the feelings was already there, that is the intimacy that you have now brought into the bedroom, which now makes the female want you more because she has given you a part that was already fucking there. But she ain't showing it to you yet because she hasn't given you all of her yet. And now that you got all of her, now you really about to get all of her. But don't no female really go crazy over the dick, because half the time the dick don't really even be that good.
Mic drop.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's just the moment. It's the intimacy in the moment. It is the feelings that have gradually been collected over the time period that y'all have been dealing with each other, whether it's just talking, whether it's just hanging, whether it's just whatever the fuck it is. The feelings was already there. Maybe not on the nigga end, but on the female end, the feelings were already there. But of course, females don't like to express themselves immediately because then y'all be like, oh no, this bitch gonna be crazy. So y'all cause a female to stay within that box to where she feel like she can't express herself. So then when you finally get the draws, she like, oh well shit. Then I'ma let it all out. Then y'all like, oh, this bitch crazy. I done fucked her too good. Nigga, no, you dick. I had better dick. I had better dick and it was a one night thing. No, the fuck you did. I just actually gave a fuck about you versus giving a fuck about him.
That is true.
But y'all so dumb. Y'all don't realize that. Okay?
Patton, do you want to jump in this? You sure?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Y'all just need to know
Not
the
really.
truth.
Natalie, you sure? You good?
Y'all need to know the
Just gonna
truth.
record
Like, I
it.
just wish, I need to get that off my chest because I'm so sick of seeing these fucking memes. I'm so sick of hearing these niggas say that shit. Like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Does this
Part of it is
there it
true.
is. Huh?
Part of it is true.
So I know it's true. I'm a female. I know it's true.
Oh, okay.
I played the game. I played all the games.
Yeah, you see, honest, everybody.
The fact I played all the games. I know the game, and I'm going to drop the gems. Every show we have, I'm going to drop the gems and let y'all motherfuckers know what it is. Cause y'all be missing. As what's his name? Davy Ruffin. Y'all the fuck missing. Okay? Like for real.
All right.
I think we just got to school. So.
I think that was the peanut butter jelly time. That's what I think. I think she's just unloaded. You had to get that off your
I
chest.
sure did.
Okay.
Cause he was pissing me off last night. Cause every time I said something, he had to come back, and I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck how many bitches was in your ear telling you that dick was good. You know how many niggas told me my shit was good? I don't know if they telling the truth or not, cause I can't fuck myself. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers lie. They tell you what they want to tell you just cause they want you to motherfucking hear. That does not mean it's the fucking truth. And if I went around walking like my pussy was the best and my shit was really some trash, you know how devastated I'd be? And that's how a lot of y'all niggas are. You walk around just cause your dick long, just cause your dick wide, just cause your dick small, just cause whatever the case may be, you walk around like you the head motherfucking honcho. And then when a bitch really take, nah nigga, your dick wasn't that good. Oh, you a lie cause the bitch, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. That bitch was probably lying. But she was trying to spare your feelings.
Ooh, that's real tea.
Real tea.
But now you fucking with a real one that's gonna tell you some real shit. And your dick ain't backed up. And it ain't gonna make me crazy, cause how much you wanna bet I probably stop talking to you after the day and you gonna be the one sick. Cause I ain't gonna block you on social media. I'ma still like your pictures. I'ma still see you in the street and speak and say
Say
what's
hi
up.
and give you a hug.
I'ma still be me. But I'm not gonna invest me into you like I used to.
Yeah, you're just not gonna get that same energy.
Now, if you all are wondering why men say women are crazy sometimes,
This is why. It's the truth.
right?
Call it what you want. It's the motherfucking truth, and I bet you ain't nobody else gonna agree to it. Well, they might not. I don't know.
I feel that because you're using your past experiences, you're putting the T, as you call it, on all women, or most women.
Because it is most women.
Just everybody not gonna say it.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this. So you're telling me that there is no truth. Oh, so you tell me there's no truth in women go crazy after they get through.
No, I'm not gonna say there's no truth in it.
Okay, so all right.
But-
okay,
but-
so
but when
the way
people-
no, hold on, because the way
No.
you just went.
No, because
you-
that means you didn't listen to anything I fucking said, which is the number one thing that niggas
Some
fucked
shit
up at.
that
You
men
did
do.
not hear anything I just said, because
All
the
you
first
heard
thing that
was-
came out of my mouth, I said, the average nigga does not fuck a female after they first meet her. So therefore,
In today's time,
yes, in today's time.
I can't agree.
Well, shit, I ain't a nigga, so I can't disagree.
I can't agree.
I can't disagree
It's-
because
it's
I'm not a nigga. I don't know what the fuck y'all.
Well, she can say on
It's
the,
a lot
on the
of-
female's point, most
I
females.
get it. I get what she's saying. I'm coming from the angle of one night stands.
Okay.
Alright.
There's a lot of one night stands going on in today's time. It's a lot of sex being sold in today's time. It's a
Okay.
lot of women moving as niggas in today's times when it
Yeah.
comes to fucking.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if we're going to say these niggas that swing big dick and okay. Okay, I don't do that. That's not me. I'm low key. But nice. Okay? Now if the nigga feels that don't go with confidence is what I'm saying. If he's confident that he broke your back, the nigga's confident he broke your back. Maybe you're embarrassed that he's telling the world that he broke your back. I don't know. But all of these niggas, I don't believe are lying. In fact, I believe that some of them might be some truth to it. That the woman don't want everyone to know because she might think that they think she is a hoe or a slut.
Okay, hold on. Now you're confusing me because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck does a female being crazy have to do with
Her reactions, her reactions to what he's saying. That's what I'm doing.
9 times out of 10 when a nigga say that a female is being crazy, it's not his reactions to what he's saying, it's his actions in regards to acting different after he's fucked.
Give me an example.
Perfect example.
Perfect.
We've been talking for a month, hanging out, kicking it on the phone, this, that, and the third. Again, feelings have developed. You the main person I talk to, you the main person I fuck with, you the main person I want to see, the main person I want to kick it with. We don't talk about sex and all this and all that, but then we so happen to go out in the mood and the chemistry and everything is right, everything is vibing, and we decide to do it, and then you switch. Like, I don't hear from you when you get home. The next morning, it's no good morning text. You don't hit me up while I'm at work. When I hit you up now, all of a sudden you feel like you're too busy. It's like you switch up. That's not the fact that a female is acting crazy. It's the fact that you set up a schedule for yourself that you wasn't going to stay true to. But instead of being true to her about your intentions, you tried to play a role that you didn't 100% commit yourself to.
And now that they trying to hold you accountable, now
this bitch crazy. Now she no, I'm not fucking crazy. But don't fucking hit me up every day for 31 days straight, and then all of a sudden after you get the drawers, you want to stop hitting me up. Nah, bitch, I'm gonna pull the fuck up. What's up? What's going on with you?
So then,
because I seen that you ran my shit.
So then, for the little pecker guys, who's continuously giving you all of this that you want, he just doesn't have big dick.
But a female's not gonna go crazy. Like,
you see the dynamic here? I think it's big dick problems.
No, it's not. It's not. No, you know what you said was he has a little pecker, but he's giving me everything that I want. Where the fuck is there a problem? If he didn't switch up, but he's still able to please me sexually, where the fuck is the problem? He's not switching up. The problem is niggas fuck and switch up. And then want to say that the female's acting crazy because you switched up. She's still being her. She's still hitting you up. If anything, she's going to hit you up more because, again, she has now invested all of her into you. Sex is a spiritual thing. It's not just physical for a female. It's spiritual. Because y'all got to realize, we have a vagina. You go inside, which means that spirit is now in us. And it stays in us.
That's the part that make y'all crazy.
No, it doesn't make you crazy if you fucking switch up. How the fuck am I crazy? Because you ain't following suit. How am I crazy? Because any other night you would call me until I go to sleep. Exactly. Then after we fuck, then you stop calling me. Now I'm crazy.
I mean, what if the sex was just bad? Maybe that was
if
a deal breaker.
If the sex was bad, then tell me the sex was bad.
Maybe he cares about you. Do y'all think maybe we care about y'all feelings?
Like,
maybe we don't want to hurt your feelings by saying your box wasn't good.
So they just did.
So we just like, let me just slide to the left.
Yeah, but then when she starts to act out because of it, now you want to say she's crazy. No. Be a fucking man.
So what's your take on this?
The same thing. Like you okay, not everybody, but you guys in general feel as though women are crazy because of you. But not because of you, but because you're dead. We're crazy because of the way you act, and like she said, then you switch up. I can see if we hung out for the last few months, and then we finally have sex, and then those 2 months that we done hung out, we chilling, we vibing, going on dates, going to movies, we might have went to Williamsburg somewhere. You know what I mean? We having a great time, blah blah blah. Then we were like, okay, let's have some sex. Let's do it. We do it, and then after that, I don't hear from you. We don't go on no more dates.
What is it? I'm sorry for cutting you off, but what is it if it's the female doing that? Is it the same thing?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Damn right, it's the same thing.
But the thing is, if that happens to a man, y'all gonna roll with the punches and keep that shit going. Because y'all feel like in the back of y'all head, oh, well, I still got bitches. Exactly. I just pull a bitch out of the archives.
Yep.
Out of the archives is hilarious.
Because what y'all gonna do is probably go back to that bitch that did want y'all, that you kept ignoring for the girl that you wanted. Because females do the same thing. We would ignore the nigga that want us for the nigga that we want that is ignoring us. It's the same fucking cycle.
It's just a cycle.
It's just a fucking cycle. It's the same shit for a female.
But we
But
did a little bit better.
It's just females will stick around a little bit longer to really investigate that shit versus a nigga. You like, you know what? Fuck it.
Yep.
Fuck it. I'ma just move on to the next
Don't worry
bitch.
about it. It's too much. That's
So, this message is for the young people, okay? My young ladies. Don't deal with no ain't. No person on God, don't deal with no ain't shit, okay? You find yourself a very nice man, nice young boy, wants to help you with your homework, okay?
Good
Wants
luck.
to come to your basketball games,
Good
huh?
luck.
And cheer and support.
Good luck.
Okay? Don't do that. I believe, listen, fellas that are good to the women in our community.
They taken or gay?
Oh, shit.
Man,
Oh,
like
God.
a motherfucker.
Taken? They're taken or
Listen.
gay?
Taken or gay.
Listen.
Or
They're
that.
taking-
It is very rare. They're like unicorns. It's
And
very rare. to
and
find.
the crazy part
Bull-
is, it's more on the
that's
gay
bull.
scale
Yes,
versus the
it's
taken
taken.
scale.
Whoa,
Oh,
no.
the
It
gay
is a
scale.
lot of good men out here, but the bad men get the publicity. You motherfuckers quiet now.
I'm
You motherfuckers
listening.
quiet right now.
You
Hold
sound
on.
like you sound just like
No, I wasn't about to dive deep. That was one bar right
It was
there.
just a statement.
That was a statement. It's a lot of good niggas. Listen, it's a lot of dudes out here
I'm
with
not-
ties and the suit
I'm not
jackets.
saying it's not a lot of good niggas out here. All I'm
It's a lot.
saying
The bad
is,
niggas get the
all I'm
publicity.
saying is the good niggas.
But
are
y'all
either
want
taken
the
or-
bad niggas though.
No.
Y'all want the
No.
roughnecks.
No.
Y'all want the
No.
niggas that call,
No.
hey, yo, shorty, yo, hey, yeah, y'all want those.
No, you know what we want?
Yeah.
You know what we want?
What you want?
We want a nigga like you that's soft as fuck but look hard.
A sophisticated,
Listen,
hard nigga.
I don't know about this soft as fuck
They
part.
know.
I don't know about this
A
soft fuck part.
sophisticated, hard nigga.
That's what we want. That's what
Listen.
we want. A nigga. If I walk down the street with you,
Listen, we not-
because of your tattoos and your body structure, nobody really not gonna fuck with you for real.
Mhm.
So you make me feel safe and protected.
Right.
I ain't trying to be with no nigga that I feel like I can pimp slap my damn self.
That's not funny though. That's not a LMFAOOO moment, okay?
Like, no. Females, I mean, I'm not gonna say females don't, because there are some females that do like 100% street niggas. I don't like that shit. I don't even like when a fucking street nigga follows me on social media. Because their mentality is not the same mentality as mine, which means when they slide in my DM, you automatically get into me, bro. Because you're not gonna know how to properly approach me, because you feel like I'm just like the rest of these females that want you. And I don't give a fuck that you want a street. To me, you're lame as fuck if you're a street nigga.
Exactly.
When you say
Because
street,
street niggas don't really have no goals, they don't really have no ambition, they don't really have no dream.
to be the next El Chapo.
That is stupid as fuck to me.
And look at where he is now.
That's dumb as hell to me.
Jim,
I'm sorry.
What was you about to say, Jim?
I had a street nigga. I guess him sliding my DMs. Entering my DM statement was, "What you doing?"
Like,
I mean, well, hold on.
Hello, who are you?
Exactly.
Is there proper DM etiquette?
she just said hello.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Hello, my
Oh,
name
yeah.
is such and such. I real life had a dude slide in on my little Facebook jump talking about some hello, my name is such and such. I just wanted to say that you are very beautiful.
Yeah, you're
I'm
a
not
rock
trying to
star.
sound thirsty. He put that in quotation marks,
Mhm.
and I mean parentheses, not quotation marks. And I actually laughed. I thought it was funny because it's like, damn, like females really think you're being thirsty because you call them beautiful. A compliment does not make you thirsty. And the fact that these women have you out here thinking that, that's sad. And I had to let him know, like, you don't have to do that with me. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he doesn't know me, so he's just stepping on caution, which is
Right.
fine. And I told him I respect him for that. But baby, you giving me a compliment does not make me thirsty, because I get called beautiful every fucking day.
Exactly.
And everybody that calls me beautiful, I tell you thank you, because
you
I'm
so
not
much.
fucking rude. I'm rude, but I'm not that fucking rude. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
Nah, there's some
Compliment-
rude bitches out here, though. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Alright,
But
I'm
it's
sorry,
but
baby.
there is a proper way to go about it when approaching someone. Just like if you want a female to approach you, there's a proper way to do it. You don't want no female. Hey, what up, nigga?
Your approach can
You would like that?
decide.
What?
If a female comes to, oh, what up, nigga?
What's up, nigga?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I would feel.
Exactly.
But
It's
what?
the same thing.
If I-
What's up with you, Pop? Like, you know how you what's up with you, Pop?
Ah.
Let me holler at you, Pop. You do not know how many times you can walk through a club, a man will grab your
Grab you.
arm,
Grab your
or something like
arm.
that,
Wow.
and then they get mad when we make a face and turn around.
I don't-
No, because okay, for that,
What's up
it,
with you, Ma?
It depends. You look where you at. You in a loud ass club. Whatever
Doesn't
you
matter.
do, it
Eye
has to
contact.
last.
Eye eye contact.
You could tap my arm so that I
Exactly.
can look at you like,
Exactly.
can you come in? And I can either
Let
say
Let me tell you
yes or
something.
no.
You try to grab one of these goddamn chicken heads in the club if you want. And what the fuck you did? And it's like a whole land. I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to. This is what the club is for. To meet and
No.
mingle. I'm trying to talk to you. And
Okay, but it's a certain way to go about. Do not grab y'all. Be
I'm
aggressive.
not saying y'all yank your ass over
That's what
here.
y'all do.
But some of y'all like this shit. So what do you want?
I'm like, oh my god.
Some of the women like getting their ass slapped in the club for a pop. Don't be doing that. I'm just saying though, yo, come
Yeah,
here.
but
Like,
y'all men have to be able to decipher what type of woman you're approaching.
Yeah.
You
If you got a woman that like that-
you have to be able to decipher that because you, all right, plain example, you go to the go-go.
I'm not gonna say damn go-go. But go ahead.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
for the ones that do go to the go-go or have been to the go-go, you have that group of girls that's gonna clap that ass all fucking night.
Hold on.
To be seen.
And to cut you off real quick. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna stay right there. I want you to stay right
Go
there.
ahead.
For the women who have their ass out, and you are not a stripper, you are sending some kind of a message
Very true.
that you want to get
No.
your ass smacked.
No.
You want to get fucked.
No.
You want.
Sometimes.
I mean, you
people
are
just like
sending
it.
a certain message about yourself, but that doesn't give you a right to then
Exactly.
sexually.
Unless I have a sign on my
harass
head that say
me.
slap his ass, don't do it.
And then bitches out there, let's have some slap that
Niggas
ass on
walk
there.
around in gray sweatpants with, you can see they dick
dick
print.
print.
That don't mean I'm supposed to
Come
grab it.
Well, I mean,
You admire and you keep going.
okay.
Admire, repeat, we look.
Listen,
we
I'm not gonna lie.
analyze
Like, nah, I got my
examine.
kids. I got my
Right.
kids.
From
Nah,
afar.
nah,
Yeah.
nah.
But no, but
Go ahead.
back to what I was saying.
Back to you.
You have those females in the go-go that clap that ass to be seen, to be posted on social
Yeah.
media, to create this name for herself and this, that, and the third. Then you have females such as myself, who I will dance, but I stay in the fucking background.
Exactly.
Everybody don't
With
go
my
out to
friends,
dance.
I dance
Yeah,
with
so
my friends.
therefore-
Yeah.
So therefore, if you see me and you like, damn, she look good, and then you see Shorty over there clapping her ass, you like, damn, she look good. Don't approach me the same way you gonna approach her, because we is two different females doing two different shit. I'm not out here half naked showing my ass on front of the stage just to be fucking seen. I'm in the back chilling with my girls shaking
Just
my
vibing
ass
to the
with my
music.
nerves.
But that shit's sexy as fuck though. If it's two
I'm not
girls,
saying
shake,
that,
you
I'm
know
not
what I
saying
mean?
that it's not sexy, but your approach is not gonna be the same. Dudes feel like they have to approach every female the same,
same way.
and you don't have to do that.
Well, you
I'd
got-
rather I've had a dude approach me based off of what he sees me post and how I act on my social media. He made a judgment call on what would be the proper way to approach me. Because he actually did his fucking research.
And we
Gotta research
appreciate
this.
that. We
Instead of
appreciate
just
that.
jumping in there like, oh yeah, let me go ahead, let me just use this dumbass line.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You a
Then I
tall
got you
glass
for
of
the
water.
last
I'm
five
telling you right
girls.
now.
Like, no.
Thirsty.
That's horrible.
What?
That line. Okay,
I
we'll
want
go
to drink you.
I'm a tall glass of milk, that's all I drink.
And one, you walking up and telling me that's a threat. So
Being drunk,
you say no. You said you tall glass of,
water, and I'm thirsty.
but that's a pickup line, right?
Yes.
So
You
you're
said
saying you're about to drink me.
you said that's a fact.
I don't think.
He said he wants to drink you.
I don't want to.
But what I'm saying is no.
I
Just like you say in mine, can I drink your bag?
Can I drink your bag water?
Can I drink
I
your
wouldn't.
bag?
No, I wouldn't say that as a
That is
pickup
so
line.
fucking
Alright,
disgusting.
just
Why would you want
relax.
to drink
It's
somebody?
just different ways. The same way you go into certain interview, you won't go into
Yes.
a club interview, different way you would go into a corporate interview. It's certain ways you approach every situation. It's not gonna be the same. It's
Alright,
not.
alright. And we're about to take a nice little break. About 5 minutes. So we will be back
You will.
to more DGB. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Gio! Okay. Do you all think, or do you all feel that college athletes should get paid for the services that they render to the universities?
It should have.
Yeah, some type of benefit.
And I'll
Yeah.
give you an example. This past weekend, Duke versus NC.
Go girl.
Oh yeah, y'all ain't know. No,
Yeah.
yeah. She
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Any
didn't give
fellas out there that like ballers? Here go one.
I didn't put it out there.
She a baller, she a
Kia here
baller.
plays basketball.
She play basketball.
You know, she actually hoops. So
She
She
she can shoot a little bit. Left-handed, right?
She can
Left-handed.
She
dribble.
got the left-hand ratchet.
left-hander.
Left-hand ratchet.
You know.
But this past weekend, Duke versus NC game, and one of the big talks was the pricing that it costs to get into that game for a particular individual. And
Say the price.
Key,
It was $2,900 was the lowest paid ticket to get to that game.
a college game.
And most people went to see the phenom, Zion Williams, for him to get hurt within the first few seconds.
35 seconds.
And people were asking for their refund.
Damn.
Hundreds of people asking for their refund.
Wait, why the fuck they charging so much for a college game?
Because everybody wants to see Zion Williams.
Motherfuckers on TV.
They've seen him live in person. It's better.
It's
though.
very. Have you ever? You have. I'm assuming you haven't seen none of his highlights. Have you?
No, I don't even know who that is.
Okay. Picture Shaq jumping like Jordan.
Okay.
6'9".
I still don't
Six-
think
You're
I would.
not interested.
I still don't think I would pay that much to see that.
200
Especially if I know they're going to show it on TV.
More than Super Bowl
288. Yeah, it was more than Super Bowl tickets.
Damn.
288 pounds with a 43, 45 inch vert.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Picture.
I'm going with
Okay,
it.
I want to.
I'm gonna go with it.
Picture a car jumping in the air.
Not a
High.
car,
You
but
said who?
Picture a car jumping in the air.
trailer jumping in the air.
Jumping in the air, high as shit.
I mean, I got the visual.
Oh.
I just don't know the terms that you were
Oh,
using. I
gotcha.
got the visual. Don't get me
Gotcha.
wrong. I got the visual. I got you.
Okay.
I'm following you. I said I don't think I would pay that much to see that
Of course.
because I know
get
they're
you.
gonna show it on TV for free.
Okay.
So
Do you think college athletes should get paid?
do I think
Knowing
they
that
should?
piece of information.
Yes, I honestly thought they were getting paid,
Damn.
but shows how much I don't know because I thought they were getting paid.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like if y'all showing me on fucking TV, I should be
Bringing
getting
out
some
that
type of.
revenue.
I should
Yeah,
be
you put me on the
I should be
flyers
getting
and stuff
something.
of your college.
So
should be getting
this is the debate so
The
far
fact-
from the
I've been getting
college
straight A's just cause.
from the college aspects. They feel that listen, hey, this is how some colleges make their money.
That's how all. Well,
Of course,
well,
but
no, not
that's
all.
not all, but you know
Most,
the majority,
most, yeah,
most how
most.
they make their money off of the athletics,
Which
athletic
they do.
departments to keep everything going, to put money back into the school.
They don't put money back in the
Service.
school.
You know, things of that nature. Now, from the players' perspective, it's like, look here.
I'm the
Yes,
one.
we're getting airtime because of what school that we are here. Duke is a very historic school.
Well-known
We're
school.
being presented on ESPN and NBA TV and the NBA. Like we get a lot of promotions, a lot
Shit,
of marketing.
You got spokespersons
through-
talking about you.
Right.
Run me
Yeah.
my money.
But
What are you talking about?
but if we're talking about the name on the back of the jersey,
Mhm.
which was everyone who they came to see me, you raised your prices because of me.
That's very true.
I don't know what business, whereas I wouldn't get anything. No type of check, no type of percentage, no nothing at all. Now, if we talk about lacrosse, no.
I mean, no. All sports, no. Under that, all sports
Yeah,
are sports.
yeah,
Don't try and
yeah.
take it out because
Yeah,
lacrosse
sport
is
is a
a
sport.
sport.
Lacrosse is a sport, but I was talking about on terms of the popularity. Lacrosse isn't bringing in the revenue that college basketball does.
You don't know that.
A lot
Pull
of
it
people,
up.
a
You
lot of people
Pull it
go
up.
to lacrosse
You don't know
games,
that.
I'm not saying that.
soccer
Hold on.
games.
I'm not saying that people don't go. I'm not saying that it's not popping. I know
You
for
just
a
saying if
fact
you compare
that
the two, they're making
if you're
more.
comparing lacrosse to college
Yeah.
lacrosse to
You can
college
say that.
basketball, there's no
Yeah.
comparison.
Mhm. As far as the revenue, as far as money.
That's like saying comparing golf to college basketball. You know how many people actually watch?
It's a lot of
Fucking
money
golf.
involved. Is it $1 billion? No, it's $1 million. $1 million?
The hell? Like I
$1
didn't
million?
even know that fucking baseball players make more money than all fucking athletes.
But
And
they
they
play
do
the
the
longest.
least.
Yes, they
But
work.
they play the longest.
They do. They
Yeah, they play
Like
the longest.
262
They play
games.
the longest, but they are doing the less work. You
I'll say
have
this.
a least chance of getting injured playing baseball than you do playing football or basketball or lacrosse
And
or soccer
long-lasting
or
injuries at that.
rugby or
Yeah,
hockey.
sure.
Like,
Here's the thing: basketball now is a global sport. It is like everyone in the world is trying to play basketball. There are leagues being created, country to country to country to country, because of basketball.
Right.
Basketball is literally bringing different walks of life to the U.S.
Yeah.
college. And in terms of the NBA, they're trying, because basketball is so international, they're trying to, not even trying to, they are manufacturing the game like the forms. They're making it more form. As you see, it's more fast paced. It's not too many hand checking. It's not too many
what,
big
basketball?
men basketball wise. It's
Okay.
being more, it's more international now. So the NBA is trying to copy that format to continue that international pool. I don't see that now. I'm not really looking for it, but I don't see that with other sports. Football was the number one sport. It's taking the back seat. The finals, the Super Bowl, niggas was talking about Anthony Davis being traded to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Nobody want to see Tom Brady keep winning.
Yeah.
You can't even hit no more. There's no more hit sticking. There's no, everything's a face mask. The refs are clearly cheating. they literally hit this nigga before the ball got to him, and they didn't call it. And the ref that was coming up to make a call.
You know, we
I'm
were
sorry.
here for the Super Bowl, so you know, I really don't know.
Oh, I was going off of
yeah.
Sports Center.
We were
A lot of
here.
replays.
I don't know what
A lot of
happened.
replay value.
I
You
got
know.
you. I got you.
But
Do your thing, do your thing.
back to your Zion Williamson thing.
Right.
I think that college athletes should have perks. Like
Should.
the whole Shabazz Napier thing at UConn, where he was able to get, D1 students that could eat free at like their snack bars in their common area. They need to have something, like, it's a stressful thing being a college athlete. No, or any level, JUCO, D3, D2, or D1. It's a stressful thing because you're a guy, you have to be a student and an athlete. So playing a sport and going to school, trying to get a degree and everything, it's a lot because college is more than high school and that. But I feel as though they need to have something to where when they leave schools and, even if, because not everybody's going to make it to the league.
Yeah.
When they leave schools, and most of them they have, I'm not saying no degree is better or less than any other ones, but most of them have minute degrees in things like sociology, which, you can't go very far without more schooling, which costs more money after they're done with their 4 years in their scholarships. But, I think they need to have something to where they benefit them after basketball. You know what I mean? You might not, that money that they're raising, what if Zion got hurt and really hurt himself? He has, of course, he has like $6 billion worth of insurance or something like that.
8 million.
But $8 million. Well,
Wow.
but I mean, what if, he really hurt himself and like his career was over? Then what are you gonna do for
So,
him after that?
Not to cut you off, but now the question has been posed: Should Zion sit the rest of the season and wait till the NBA, or should he play?
That's a choice up to him. You can tell that kid loves basketball. I don't think he'll be able to sit for him. But for me, it just as like because basketball is all sports are politics. It's politics and business money.
It's
Coach
big-
K makes
big
hella
business.
money
Big
off of them
business.
kids. And not to say that Coach K isn't a great coach, but he can recruit kids. You know what I mean? So like my thing is that if you got all these kids, and not to make it racial thing, but you got all these black kids on the face of Syracuse, Duke, even like down in Miami, Florida, and things like that. You got all these black kids on the face of all these things. And then, when they're done, it's like, okay, well, what happened to him? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to Shabazz Napier? Yeah, Quinn Cook, he went down to the D-League, came back, he's with the Warriors things now. But, like, what happens after, things happen after basketball. Like, I feel as though they need, proper training. Okay, so look, basketball's going to end at some point. You got to retire from the game, hang the shoes up. What you going to do after that to keep making money?
But that's where the downfall comes in. Because growing up, and even in school, I'm not a big sports person. I've played sports, but I ain't never stick with shit. So, like, it's the truth. Like, I think the only sport I actually stayed true to was soccer. And I did that for one season, and then that was it. So, I feel like, from what I see, like from movies and just from observing, people people preach to kids sports, but don't preach a backup plan. So you embed in their brain that you have to be an athlete, that you have to make it, but it's like, okay, well, what if they don't? Like, prime example, when I got pregnant, my daughter's father, sports fanatic. He actually is a coach for his school that he used to go to, whatever the case may be. And prior to us finding out that we were having a girl, we both wanted a boy. And we always had a debate because his mentality is, if I have a son, he's going to be the next LeBron. He's going to be, for me, I'm like, that's all fine and dandy, but he needs to have a backup plan. And don't force that on my child. Exactly. Just because you're his father and he sees that you like this sport doesn't necessarily mean that that's what he's going to want to do. Yeah. So don't force him. Give him the option. Open his mind to it, but don't close his mind to just that as well. And that's where a lot of people make that mistake, because then you're basically pushing that person into overdrive for something that isn't guaranteed. It's guaranteed for the moment, but it's not guaranteed for the life. And that's where people fall. Just like with all these niggas that want to be rappers and shit. What's your backup plan? It's cool that you rap, but what's your backup plan? If this shit don't work, you telling me you've been doing this shit for 10, 15 years and you still in the same boat. What the fuck is your backup plan? Oh, I don't have one because I'm destined to make it. My nigga, I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna make it, but my nigga, it's been 10, 15 years. When the fuck you gonna slow down with this and focus on something else?
That is true.
And that's the problem. Like you asked earlier, what can we do as a black race to make things better for ourselves? It's the lack of fucking education. That's plain and simple. Education rules everything. Fuck money. Education rules everything. They limit your knowledge.
Yeah.
They limit your goals. They dumb down your dreams.
Exactly. The same way you just said, should he sit out the rest of the season and go into the league? How about sit out the rest of the season, make sure you're good and finish college? The league
they don't give a fuck about finishing college.
Well,
their mentality is, I'm gonna get to college, I'm gonna make it to the NBA, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get by, and then once I make it, I'm good. No, and then you get into the fucking NBA and you blow all this money because you getting this money that you never took a financial class on, don't know what the hell you doing. Then you got all these females throwing themselves at you, so you feel like you the big man on campus, and then you throw your shit away because you got baby mama drama, you got drugs, you got all this dumb ass shit that nobody fucking teaches you about.
Okay, wait, now hold on, let's be clear on some things. One, the rookies that come into the NBA, it's mandatory that they go through a financial class, okay, to help alleviate past transgressions with other NBA players who splurge their money. One. Two, for Zion, the point that you made, in terms of he should sit out and just finish his 4 years of school. Zion has a $100 million shoe contract already.
Damn.
He hasn't even made it to the NBA yet, and he has a guaranteed shoe contract, which is where the $8 million shoe insurance came from. So, when you have that kind of money waiting for you, like the purpose of finishing out college is to get a degree in something so you can make money in whatever that field is. If you have this kind of money waiting for you just to play a sport, I say you go get the money.
I say you get your education.
So you would turn down $100.
Exactly. I'm not turning it down, but if I'm really this athlete that you saying you giving me all this money for a shoe contract, my shoe contract still gonna be there after I got my degree. So I'm gonna have my degree and my shoe contract.
It's gonna be other workies that come in.
It don't work like I said.
Other people that come in.
I mean, other people coming in. Yeah, I get that. But it's not like I'm just gonna be sitting on my ass and not playing.
All right, let's look at it from a numbers perspective.
See, but
it's
like you
already
said,
a 0.1% chance.
That's politics, though. That's politics. They basically are trying to bribe you to do what they want you to do versus what you feel is best for yourself. Because you just said it. If it's going to be bad, if that opportunity isn't going to still wait for me when I say that I feel like this is what's best for me, then that means you're not really in this for me. You in this for you. You giving me this, but you want to reap more benefit than I will.
Facts.
I'm risking my future for money when I know for a fact that I can finish this college out because I have a 4-year ride. I can finish this college out, get my degree, and I'll still be making money.
So I'm asking you all. You're gonna, if you got hurt playing basketball, but you're gonna sit out and finish 4 years when you have a $100 million contract, right?
I'm not gonna sit out all 4 years.
Not for come on.
So you're going to the after this season you're going to the NBA
No.
draft. You're going to
What
the
I'm
WNBA
saying-
draft.
No. I'm gonna finish my school. I'm not gonna sit out the rest of the 3 years that I have to play.
Are you going to the league or not?
After I complete my degree, yes.
So you're going to do all 4 years.
Yes.
Before you
Or
go.
3 years, whatever I can do as quick as I can do it.
And you can do
something,
online school.
yeah.
That don't mean you have to
I'm
be
gonna finish,
physically at the
but I
school.
will have something to present that I went to college.
Uh-huh.
I did what I was supposed to do. And now, here we go. Let me see. If I want to do basketball, I'm going to do basketball. If I want to be a nurse, I'm going to be a nurse. If I want to be a lawyer, I'm going to be a lawyer. If I want to be a doctor, I'm going to be a doctor because I did what I had to do in college. Not, oh shit, all I did was play basketball. I don't know what else to do. I have nothing else going for me.
But in the real world, it seems like jobs want you to have some type of experience, even though you have the paperwork.
Mhm.
Now, if you're playing basketball, I'm going to get all the experience that I need because you're traveling country to country, meeting billionaires, millionaires, all these motherfuckers that have the money that love basketball. So with that knowledge, would you still complete your 4 years, or would you
Anything
take the
can
money?
happen. I could get in a tragic car accident and be paralyzed from my legs down. Now what? My shoe contract gone because I can't even play no more, and I still have a damn degree.
Well, that's very, very drastic.
Well, I'm just saying,
I think
anything can
that
happen
was
though.
very- I'm
Anything
just saying,
can
you
happen.
just went
like,
very
it's a girl
dark.
from Miami University. She was supposed to be a starting guard this year coming in, and she got hurt in a tragic car accident, and now she's sitting out for the rest of the season.
Okay.
Don't even know she's gonna be able to come back and play.
I see your point from the women's perspective because
Men's too.
I'm gonna say why I say it from the women's perspective. Women in basketball terms, you all don't make the money that
The
the
man
man makes.
And that's for
Okay.
the
Extremely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother conversation. But $100 million shoe contract. Jordan did. Kobe legends didn't even get that.
I hear you.
That's just the shoe. We're not talking about the endorsements that's going to come. We're not talking about the actual contract for the NBA team you play for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, this is my question for you.
Yes.
What is that quality worth of that shoe? You can give me that contract, but what if it's a shitty fucking shoe?
Like shots and one. Ain't nobody wearing
Uh-huh.
that
What if it's a shitty fucking shoe?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
They're
Just 'cause it's
paying.
It
money.
does matter. Did you
So it's
not
just
watch
the
LeBron's
money.
show that he had?
Which one?
The one
Barber
that
shop?
no, what's the one? What's the shit called?
shit.
Oh, I gotta fucking look it up on Stars. It's on
So, okay.
Stars.
Okay.
But
So
the
back-
show that LeBron made is about a dude who went into the league. And with that mentality right there, oh, they gonna give me a such and such dollar shoe deal for some shitty fucking shoes. He wore them to a game and they was fucked up. That first game, they was fucked up.
Okay.
All because he's thinking about money. Money.
Well,
The problem is, for black men,
It's
they
all
only
about
want
the
y'all to
money.
think about money.
Yeah.
They don't want y'all to think about substance. They don't want y'all to think about foundation. They don't want y'all to think about knowledge. Anything that's really going to make you greater than what the fuck you already are. They know that the money is going to keep you here.
Okay.
And they know
Money is going to keep you in this fucking circle. Right here as a black man. It's going to keep you here.
And that's when they can control you.
And that's
Now-
how they keep you controlled. Because
So, for his, in terms of his shoe contract, if it's with a brand that is known,
it doesn't matter if the brand is known or not.
Why
Nike
not?
can write you a fucking deal and still give you a shitty shoe.
You don't-
Because you're not going to read the fucking contract. The only thing your mind is looking at, this is Nike and they wrote me a deal.
Yeah, and they see all these.
You're not going to read the
Right.
fucking contract. You're not going to be there when they make the shoe. You're not going to do none of
I'm a
that.
little lost when you say it's a shitty shoe, but it's by Nike, which is they don't produce shitty shoes.
They do.
Yes, they do.
Basketball shoes.
So I'm
Yes.
sure there's some ugly basketball shoes that Nike has made.
I'm not talking about the look. I'm talking about the quality of the shoe to play. Now, despite what happened this past Saturday, because that is an anomaly.
That's
never-
that's not despite. That is facts. He was
That's-
wearing a what shoe?
Paul George
And Paul George's.
is with Nike.
Okay.
Okay.
But we have to understand.
No, you don't have to
Zion-
understand.
we
You just
do.
proved. You just
I
proved
did.
my point.
Zion is
Zion is a
you
bigger
haven't seen
person,
this
we
guy.
get that.
He
It
is
does
a,
not matter.
But still,
It
It does
does-
not matter.
Listen,
Shaq broke
listen,
shoes
listen.
before on the court.
That is not. That doesn't
Zion
mean
is
anything.
a freak. If they make shoes
It
for
does
the
not
regular,
matter.
why doesn't that matter?
Because they knew what the fuck he was when they made the fucking shoe. They knew this nigga big. They knew this nigga was tall. They knew this nigga wore this size. They knew that. That is a custom fucking shoe, just like Shaq's shoes are fucking custom.
But Shaq doesn't. He never ran the floor like Zion. He doesn't jump like Zion. Like he is.
So Nike should know this. They should know not to give him a shitty quality shoe.
It's not a shitty quality shoe. That's the first shoe that ever. That's the first shoe that ever did that. That's the first shoe that ever did that. He ripped through the entire shoe, Jelly. Shaq didn't do that.
Doesn't matter. It happened.
Why doesn't that matter?
That
Jelly?
means it's a shitty fucking shoe.
It might not even be that the shoe itself is shitty. It might just be maybe
The material.
Or maybe whoever's doing a quality check,
He
they
was with
didn't.
Orlando. He did rip a shoe. My cousin just said he
Well,
did.
Shaq is
He
with
did a
and
shoe
one, so that doesn't
with
apply to
Orlando.
Nike.
It doesn't matter. It's still a known brand. It's still a known brand. What you're trying to do is deviate from saying that what we're saying is making a fucking
He
point.
still needs
You're trying to find a way around.
No, I get your
Why
point, but
isn't
you
as
said a
good?
shitty shoe.
A shitty
If he is a freak that has never been
Then
seen on the court, how can Nike know what kind of
Then
now
Nike
they know
should- then Nike-
now they know
Nike
he needs
should've
his own
fucking
type
waited.
he
Then
needs
Nike
his own
should've
type of
fu-
shoe.
Nike should have fucking waited then. That's Nike dumbass fault.
He
so
bought
now
the
they
shoe.
both look like a fucking ace.
But Duke-
he picked that shoe.
He
to wear
picked
that
the shoe.
to
Duke
play.
is
And this Paul George
Nike is
shoe,
part of Duke. Duke
which
is
Paul
Nike.
George shoe is only made for Paul George, but everybody else go get it. Paul George just came to do it.
Okay, well, it seems like everybody made mistakes.
Well, it seems
And then
like
this is
everybody
my-
is lacking the fucking knowledge that they need, and everybody
it's
needs
the money. It's the money. Like you cannot just have
Yeah,
googly
it's the
eyes for
money.
money. Like you
And the
still
average
gotta go
black
there.
man
So-
has googly eyes for money. You
Okay.
know why? Because the average black man, when he grow up, you ask him what the fuck you want to be.
I-
I wanna be
A
rich.
basketball player. I want to be a football player.
Or a
I
rapper.
understand.
Or rapper.
Money.
I get everything that y'all saying, but $100 million is $100 million.
And
To play a sport that you have been playing
sir,
for free
and do you
your
not know
entire
there's more
life.
than one fucking way to make 100?
What job you doing in college? What job you gonna get where you can get $100 million?
You could be a mechanic, you can be a doctor, you could be
It's
a
all about
scientist.
managing
It's
your
all
money.
about how you know
Yeah.
how to budget your fucking self and what to
Okay.
do.
Now,
The
how
fuck,
quick?
if that's
How
the
quick
case,
can you get it?
What you mean?
How quick can you get $100 million?
Don't do that.
Ask
Don't do
Trump.
that.
Trump?
Ask Trump. This motherfucker is a genius when it comes to business.
Exactly.
But he's not an athlete.
But
He don't gotta be. I just say you don't have to be
If I can,
athlete.
so you telling me if I can make $100 million in 5 years and then go to school and then do that shit, you wouldn't do it?
It's millions of people that do that. You wanna know why? Because billionaires, it's millions of billionaires, not millions, but lots of people that say they are billionaires because they have multiple comes in revenue.
Yes, yes,
So they
yes.
have they make over 6 figures because they have over 6 forms of revenue. Not just, McDonald's
Okay,
jobs,
I
but
get you.
owning McDonald's. You know what I mean? It's,
Yes.
it's how you budget
There's
your
ways-
money.
Okay, so again, $100 million shoe contract. I'ma buy the motherfucking McDonald's.
Sure.
That's fine. But
And
what
I
do you wanna
still-
do
and we-
after the
and we talking about-
contract is over?
And we still talking about, I haven't even touched my NBA contract. I haven't touched my other endorsements. We just talking about one. This is one form of income.
But what if he gets hurt and then he can't play no more?
That's why he has
Just 'cause
insurance.
You don't know of it, don't
That's
mean
why
you
he
have
has
to.
insurance.
Don't be
But
smart.
why rely on something like that? Why rely on a piece of paper where you can actually rely on your knowledge that you have? You cannot listen. They can take all
You're
your.
saying
wait,
relying on
no,
piece of
listen,
paper.
listen.
You're saying
They can-
relying on
no,
piece
no,
of
let me
paper.
finish, let me
You're saying
finish,
hold on
let me
because you're saying
finish.
relying
No,
on
let me
paper,
finish, let
and
me
there's people
finish.
with paper, master's degrees that still don't have a
Listen,
fucking
listen,
job.
no. But they still got the knowledge up here. Regardless of what jobs they got, they still got knowledge up here. No one can take that knowledge up here unless you allow them to take that knowledge from you. They can't take that from you. This is what you keep. This is how you become wise and rich. You're rich up here, not for what's in your pocket or your bank account. How many zeros or commas you got in your bank account. This is how you rich.
So let me ask y'all this. We got 2 minutes left. We got 1 minute left. Let me ask y'all this real quick. Do y'all think college is a scam?
Yeah.
To a certain
Yeah.
To an
certain
extent.
extent.
So
Yeah.
to people that
So,
know how to
okay,
use
so
it,
with that-
no.
so
But
with
those
that
who
kno-
are just going through the system, yes.
So with that knowledge being known, do you really want to be in college for 4 years, or do you want to get in, get out?
If I know how
So-
to use it.
I'm gonna leave off this. I'm gonna leave off this. I know a young lady that just recently graduated from college, debt free with a dual fucking degree. So yes, you can go to college and not have to get stuck with the bullshit that comes afterwards.
All right. That was a good debate. Tune in next month. Well, what is it, next week? next month. Wait, it is next month. It is next month. Tune in next month. We'll be back here live in full effect. Win DC Radio. This is DGB, Dream, Grind, Believe. Let's Talk About It podcast. I'm your host, JR. We out.